Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to take a quick moment to discuss some of the comments made by my good colleague. To raise the minimum wage again, after we've done it at least 12 out of the past 14 years, really represents the same tired old ideas that just aren't working. We sit here and say life would be good if Walmart would leave the state and our small businesses would be booming if we didn't have these large employers. But the same mandate you're trying to place on Walmart, you're placed on every small employer in the state. It is near impossible for a young person to climb the ladder of success if we continually remove the first rungs of the ladder. The vast majority of the people making the minimum wage are young workers who are just starting out. They're under the age of 24. They either live in a household that's 200% over the poverty level. So I look at the minimum wage differently. I look at it more of a learning wage. It's a place where young people begin their careers. I think it's also time, as a state, we should be looking at other ways to help these folks get into the middle class or get out of poverty. We have bills in the Finance Committee to discuss ways to index the earned income tax credit, which is an incentivizer. People who work get the benefit, they get the subsidy to bring them up out of poverty. There are other ways to do this than to continually burden our small employers and our young people who quite frankly can't get a job and continue on the road to success. So we've had these many discussions. We probably can go on for this for hours. There are some that disagree, but you know what? There's so much information out there. If this person could have 10 think tanks and I could have 10 think tanks, but whatever we've been doing in Connecticut really hasn't been working. So maybe it's time to try something a little different. I guess that's my only point. So I heartily will be voting no on this legislation or this bill to J up to the floor because I see it. I work in this industry. I've been hiring and employing young people for a long time. I'm a product of somebody giving a chance on me at a minimum wage job when I was a teenager. Everybody in this room isn't more than likely doing the job today that was their first job. You must have a first job to get a second job, to get a third job, or to maybe end up in your career path. You must start somewhere. If we keep eliminating people's starting points, we make their finish much more difficult. Thank you for your time, Mr. Chairman.